Objective 4, be able to write the dissociation equation for an acid or base in water. Now, other than a weak base with either an NH2 or NH3 group in it, you could write these without actually showing water because your starting acid or base is going to be aqueous, meaning it's in water. So you can simply show the net, what we call the net ionic equation. So you could show that HCl will dissociate into H plus ions and Cl minus ions. And technically I could go ahead and put the aqueous symbol with each one. Doesn't really matter. It's kind of important that we know that it's aqueous to begin with, so we realize it's water that's pulling it apart. And then likewise with NaOH, I could put Na, and that's going to be with a plus charge. And OH is going to be the other ion, and that's going to have a minus charge. Oops. And again, they're both going to be aqueous, so I could go ahead and include the state symbols there. And typically IB will let you know if you have to include the state symbols. But with the dissociation equation, especially when I'm not showing that it's added to water, I should go ahead and indicate it's aqueous. So then CH3COOH, that H plus is going to break off and leave me just that much with a minus charge. And then I'm going to have the hydrogen ion, which is going to be aqueous, and it's going to have a positive charge. So even a weak acid, it is fine to show it without actually incorporating or involving the water. If you wanted to put plus water on the other side for the strong and weak acid, you'd have plus H2O, and then it'd be H3O plus forming. But with NaOH, the water simply pulls it apart, but it's just a spectator, so you'd have H2O on both sides, so there's no point in including it. The weak base is where it's different. Now the CH3NH2 is going to pick up another hydrogen from the water. So it's going to form CH3NH3 here, and that's going to give it a positive charge. And then the H2O now is going to become H3O. And instead of being a liquid, it's now going to be aqueous because it's forming the ion, and it's going to have a positive charge to it. So those are the dissociation equations. So for any acid or base I give you, you should be able to write it. And if you try writing it without water, the only one that you're not going to be able to figure out what to do with it is if you have a weak base, like in the case of CH3NH2, and then you'll know you need to include water.